Okay, our review today on Lower Decks is in the episode In the Cradle of Vexalon. We'll start that after a moment. Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd, and we have in this episode the first away mission commanded by Boimler, some things happening on the ship, and the captain and Jack Ransom on the surface, also doing some important things. And this is showing in this episode, as in everything else this season, that they are doing much more inclusive of the bridge crew, which is kind of interesting. When the whole idea of the show started out, they were going to stay on the lower decks. They were going to focus mostly on these four ensigns, which are now Lieutenant JG. And with that, they seem to be using the captain, the first officer, the chief engineer, the operations officer, all of these people that we have not seen very much of except on occasional episodes, and they've been in each one so far. And in this one, there's more for everybody to do, interestingly. The captain is down on this artificial planet that's basically concentric rings that are run by a supercomputer, and as joked about later, the computer itself is one of the few benevolent ones. And then we have Boimler on his first away mission, who's dealing with a power plant also in that same place. And on the ship, we have Mariner and Tendi and Rutherford having to troubleshoot isolinear chips. And between the three of these, it involves just about everybody that's listed on the crew. And that's kind of interesting. I mean, you have every once in a while you'll see the captain involved. Every once in a while you'll see Jack Ransom, the first officer, involved. You'll see the engineer. You'll see Billups. You'll see other characters, and in this one you see just about everybody, and the story is written in such a way to where they can all be included, and everybody has something to advance in this. The captain believes that she can reprogram the master computer, or rather reboot the master computer without any help from the engineer. Finds out that that's necessary. Boimler thinks that he can do what he needs to do by himself without the ensigns that are under his command. The remaining characters that are on the ship believe that having to check out the isolinear chips are part of a hazing incident. And when they find themselves to be wrong, it is then a matter of undoing what they were going to get him back with, and which included artifacts that they found in one of their cargo bays, where they have Nomad. They have the device that hit Picard and sent him into this whole other life. If you remember that TNG episode, the game that the DS9 crew is caught in, the Nomad and various other things that are there. A lot of Easter eggs. You could stop it, go back, and find probably 10 or 12 more easily enough. Nevertheless, it was a interesting and always funny episode, and everybody stays in character. There's an interesting, there are a couple of twists near the end. I love a line that the doctor made. I can't believe that worked. And that's something that you never hear a Starfleet doctor say. So that's one of two real good jokes that are in there, and we'll leave the other one in case you have not seen this. But otherwise, a superior episode, as all of the Lower Decks episodes are. I know that it's eminently rewatchable just because of all of the little subtleties that they put into it, and the ability to really capture the essence of what everybody knows about Star Trek. All of these things are based on people that have this knowledge, and also they tweak it a little bit. They make fun of it, but not of the essence of Star Trek, but just the little inconsistencies that we all see whenever we're watching these shows over. Why did they do that? Why did they think that? Where did this come from? And they ask those same questions in the course of the episode, which is always entertaining to me. So I would like to hear what you have to say about this. Please put it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is one of those things that helps us keep this channel going, and who knows what we might be able to do with a few more subscribers. So I hope that you will do that. So until next time, when we will be back on Tuesday with a review of the Deep Space Nine, and then the original series on Wednesday, and then back here on Friday with another Lower Decks and a Babylon 5. Don't go far.